Yeah.
This is the Matilda Airlines composition.
This is the
It's
Matilda
combo.
Air Network. Because yesterday, Darren actually picked this up as well, and it proved to be very, very crucial into stopping the CCs coming in from the opposing team with the Daytona's welcome. He can always be that ever-sustaining front line that would always cover up for his teammates.
All right, man. Will the Yi come through here? If they go for that same Wishing Lantern build that Moreno went for, that's a lot of ways to chunk down this Barats before the fight even gets into an all-in. But they've once again went for, by limiting all the gold laners, they've gone for the Harriet themselves here. And Aaron, so far, hasn't really done well when he lacked that DPS to really take matters into his own hands. This could be a high loss.
All
right. Bait and switch for Team Liquid ID.
Okay.
Really on the high loss, most likely though.
I think at this point, at least they give themselves early game options. They kind of pivoted to like, we're not going to play pure early game, but by our mid game, we're decently okay. We're decently strong, which I think that right now, the only person in the mid game who's to be strong is only the Alpha. Maybe the Barats if he gets like a decent lane overall, but we'll see how that goes.
What gold lane here though? For the longest time, oh, the Bruno.
Bruno Harith. That
Oh
matchup.
boy. I feel like in the early game, the Bruno will still have ways to outplay, but at level 4, the Harriet will have more all-in potential,
All-in
most
potential.
likely.
Yeah.
All comes down to how long the trades are, right? Bruno excels in the longer trades, but later on with the Zaman Force, it kind of equalizes. I feel like it's going to be, once more, a highlight of the roaming, right? Will the mid lane and roam actually be able to influence that gold lane?
It's a tough call here. I think that this is by far the most even amongst the compositions. Both compositions are designed to put themselves in a position where they can really take advantage of each other.
It's very interesting to see. Will Team Liquid ID punch their tickets early, or will RRQ spoil the party and force a game number 5? Casters, take it away.
This young rookies has been in this situation before in this playoffs. Up 2-1. They were equalized by Bigatron Alpha, but this time around it's the King of Kings. Will it happen? Will it not? Let's see what's gonna happen in the Land of Dawn.
TLID. Let's see the trials and tribulations against RRQ. Can RRQ pull up? And will we see a game 5?
I really hope we see a game 5, you know? We saw a game 5 for Bigatron TL. It would only be fair to see a full game 5 for our upper bracket finals as well, man. This Faramis pick was brilliant. Honestly, RRQ did all the homework. Yeah, Skill doing a good job though. Oh, Rig's at level 2.
That's immobilized. And that is the solo kill. Angela against Ruins on the mid, on the Faramis. What?
That's a counter. That was supposed to be the counter, but he miscalculated hard.
Oh, man, Rin, so far this playoffs, man, he's been getting absolutely bullied by literally everyone
I agree.
on the opponent.
Yeah, not the best of looks for our first team mid lane here, but we are going to be taking a look at the emblems by Indie Home. But before that, seems like it's going to be a bit of an invade. Fabian, normal emblems, this time Inspire plus Tenacity for Aaron Shiki. He's learned his lesson, he went for Weapon Mastery, a bit greedy. He goes for Tenacity here to just take it a bit more damage in the skirmishes. As long as he's able to take some damage, he'll be able to return the favor.
When he pops the Revitalize here earlier, pulls up and yeah, Flicker popped there. Let's see here in the early minutes. Still TLID in the driver's seat.
I think the only fix is just for Rins to lock in, because that was not it. You're wasting a flicker before the neutral objective even begins.
Yeah, this is really well played by Aaron Shiki. He's actually gotten the advantage in lane, but Skylar has QC, so it should be good.
Aran being the main target, pops the Flicker himself. And that is the green light for RRQ. Let's take the river.
Not much bodies on the front for TLID right now. Aran is already half HP. Siren might be looking to go.
Oh, what? Whoa! That's the Daytona's welcome blind one. And Sitsujin claims the turtle. Tempest Blade Pop, that's a 2-man knockup. Rins will be the first one to fall. Aran will be the trade, and Dyron will try to sustain himself, but he will fall. Fabian 1 HP.
Oh my God!
Tricky. Mr. Solo Man finds the solo against Skylar. Circling Eagle against Yeheskiel here. Round 2. Let's go. But Rins hovers around, and that will be TLID's slight edge there.
Now this is the TLID tempo that we've seen in game number 1 and in game number 2. But what a play by Tyrant, man. A reminiscence of Lemon bringing down a Ling with a Ruby.
Man, really well played from Tyron. Really good chomp down, but how the heck did Fabian
mid-flight.
Do all that without purple buff. That's what's crazier, I would say. You know, the chomp was already crazy. I thought that was going to be the highlight. Witty shouldn't really be committed down upon by RRQ. Aaron got so many things happened there. I don't know where to start. Fabian, no purple buff, decided to go in with the hard guard. Was a good decision, but then Dyron got the chomp down. And then how the heck did he get all of it played like that with no purple? What?
It's a game that defies your belief. It goes beyond your expectations. And right now, the whole team of RRQ is going towards the bottom lane.
Oh, circling Eagle, that's the find! He finds the connection. Glorious Pathway does not save Witty. RRQ, they know where to put the bags in, and it's the gold lane.
Don't bully the horse. Don't bully Witty.
No.
And the cat also. This is animal abuse. Peter, where are you right now?
Hey man, it's gonna be really tough for TLID to secure neutral objectives, but I think with this composition, their main goal isn't really neutral objectives. RRQ able to equalize that goal lead with a few shots down the bottom lane. It's actually almost the entire turret gold taken out. Yeah, RRQ will definitely have control over all the neutral objectives. Aran's still going in, what?
No, first pathway pops. Circling Eagle, Sitsukin finds the turtle. Now there's a two-man fight here. Tempest the blade! Munch. Daytona's welcome with the connection, but Darren falls. Sitsukin holding on. Iran will not survive Fabian in the mid lane. That's a 1-4-1. The turtle, though, goes to the Kings of Kings.
Yeah, man, Iran on this Mobius once again. Good thing right now he's on a flicker, so he has a way to get away from some of the engages from RRQ. But once again, against a Faramis, a Mathilda, this kiting heavy composition coming in from RRQ, it's gonna be a hard time.
Yeah, they have to give Fabian the farm up top, you know. Aran actually going to the mid lane and Yehezkiel. This is, I guess, the advantage of having the Angela. You don't really need a lot of gold, right? All you need to do is get the rest of your team to a good spot, and then you just play as a support. Purple buff though, yeah.
They will contest this. The Sitsukin finds no, actually still Fabian, no. What the heck? Iran is still sandbagging the front lines alongside Witty. Revitalized pops. No casualties, but actually RRQ, they managed to get the purple.
Man, oh man, and the purple is taken away, and now the potential of this lane is gonna be half, but we gotta consider, man, what happened before when Fabian doesn't have that purple buff. It is still Fabian.
It's not going to be Fabian for long, though, I would say, if Sojin continues with this pace, because he's taken everything away from Fabian. And yeah, without the purple buff, you can still catch those blades, though it is a bit harder. Without gold, without XP, you shouldn't really be able to threaten anyone. You were talking about how Skylar would be quite vulnerable, especially because the Herod lane
Bottom lane
should actually have a lot of kill pressure on the Bruno. But yeah, no, not anymore, I think. Look at Sojin.
Glorious Pathway. Pop. The back lines. The realm to save his life. Skylar finds the kill. Now Daytona's welcome lands on Iran. He flickers out RRQ though. They are out for blood. Iran will not be able to escape as Ren secures the kill.
RRQ, they don't want to go down 3-1. They don't want to let go of this M6 tickets right away from the upper bracket finals. Now Fabian got something in the top lane, but is it worth it?
I don't think it is worth it, but it's the only trade they can go for. Unfortunately, it's gone to a point where that's the perceived desperate plays already for the side of TLID, because they can't go for the purple buffs here. RRQ, Mathilda, Alpha, this is why it's so scared. This is why everybody always picks it up. The pressure is ridiculous.
Glorious Pathway here to hinder the movements. The TLID this time, Fabian finds the purple. Spirit of Alpha lands on Witty, and he will be eliminated. RRQ still asserting dominance in the jungles of TLID.
This goes out of my radar, but Mirko, you gotta tell me how TLID can take down this Dino, man. How do you do it with a Ling and also a Harith?
Honestly, I'm struggling to find I guess they have to really wait for late game. Like, they have to wait for the power spikes.
Who do you funnel your gold to, though?
Yeah, at this point, they should ignore the Barats. They should just go for Skylar. They have to go for Skylar and Setsujin. That's easier said than done. Yeah, probably just Skylar. It's a tough game, and RRQ have so many ways to keep Skylar alive with the Mathilda, with the Faramis, and yeah, Hylos gets eaten up.
Hylos, revitalized hard guard even invested, and he still goes down. RRQ, they are just It's insanity. See how they play Inner?
Whoa.
Will be the trade for Inner top lane though.
Matter.
That is TLID trying to delay the movements. RRQ still controlling the Land of Dawn.
Yeah.
Fabian right now is playing like a lone wolf. Or maybe a lone horse even on the top lane. Getting all he can, but again, it's not gonna be worth it.
Yeah, the lone stallion. Still
Yeah.
where you're looking for there. TLID, Fabian, that's what he needs to do. He can't go into his own jungle. He can't play with the team because he needs to scale up. He needs to get items. And the only way for Oling to do that with so much pressure being taken away by the enemy team is you got to go into the side lanes. You need to play with the side lane pressure here. Unfortunately for TLID, there's no one really on RRQ that can match this side lane pressure instantly. So they're going to have to send some of their forces. This is the typical alpha composition. When you have an alpha, usually you just want to stick together, play as 5, go for neutral objectives. So there is an opening in that department. Fabian will continue to scale. And I'm not sure about Aaron Shiki. He's definitely going to be struggling to get those items.
They got spotted out trying to steal the Lord, and I don't think they need even a Sutsujin to go for this one, as Fabian is gonna take anything that he can in the bottom lane. Good value though.
Oh man, right, Inner. Both top and bot taken down here. TLID damage damage control.
All right, back again. It's just RRQ utilizing the composition to go for neutral objectives. It's almost 100% neutral objective control always when you have an Alpha Mathilda against a Ling. That's why I was against the idea of the Angeling in the draft. Yeah. But for RRQ, they're definitely having a blast here. Holy defense in the mid lane.
Mid lane now. Oh, that's an initiation there with the Spirit of Alpha. Witty trying to hold on, trying to zone out members. Revitalize, popped! Doesn't matter. Tyler finds the kill. Bait Stir though is actually alive now in the back side of Fabian. Looking for the kill, but Aron, he will not fall. Skylar is going to the trade, but Edok will fall. That's a double by Aaron Cheeky. TLID, they made their defense, and RRQ, they are forced to go back.
Fabian, his signal going right, but goes left instead. Like an Indonesian mom on a motorbike.
This guy is special. What the heck? He did that again without the purple buff. He hasn't gotten a purple buff since... I forgot, but what the heck? This guy's playing without purple buff. He's going and farming like a god, and now he gets his purple buff. Now it gets scary for RRQ. Skylar needs to win the nature quick, real quick. Oh, he went for the GDS third item. He is going to be quite vulnerable now because, again, they didn't really halt Fabian's farm completely. He has an endless battle at 10. That's not bad at all for the timer of the Ling, especially when you're up against a Mathilda Alpha that should really be a way to shut the Ling down. This is impressive stuff from TLID, from Fabian and Aaron Shiki. Man, even Aaron on the way to the Holy Crystal. Their farm, okay, Aaron is a bit late to the party with the item build, but still, 11 minutes, it's not a bad timing. It's not a bad timer to get the Holy Crystal. It's still fine and dandy. Still within the period of time where the enemy team shouldn't have that much magic defense.
Well, they commit. Wow, that's a catch! Spear of Alpha! Nope. Tempest the Blade with the help of Hardguard though. To find the defense, and they survive.
Oh man, gotta hold your breath, but I don't think it's gonna be taken down, but Aron might be though.
There's an attempt. And that's the flicker from Aron. Let's see in the mid lane defense. Number 4 is Hops, Witty, Revitalize, committed, and that's gonna be the nether round.
Oh, what?
Oh, I don't understand. Aaron Cheeky is down, and RRQ, they get the mid base turret.
I think that was the balls from Skylar.
Yep.
The damage?
Worldy out of nowhere.
With Rins too, with the Ghost Bursters, Rins got the kill, but yeah, Skylar, he got a crit down onto Mr. Aaron Shiki.
What the heck?
It's a game of inches now. It's a game of pixels. They gotta be very, very careful. Aaron doing a good job trying to keep the base turret alive in the mid lane. But after, you know, the fourth chrono dash, I think they really should have backed away. Another Lord for free for RRQ, and we've got to take a look at the items here. Windtalker. So for Skylar, even despite the fact that, you know, they almost lost a skirmish earlier, he's still thinking, I have enough sustain. I have a Mathilda. I have a Paramis. There's no reason for me to go for Wind of Nature here. I can just rely on what my team has, the utility that my team has. And honestly, yeah, utility hasn't failed him. Actually, it has twice, but once. It has once.
Man,
just once.
And this composition, man, the Angeling, Ling, I don't think he can even eliminate one lane that usually a lot of Lings do. And this composition, the wave clear, is nothing sort of like it's terrible and horrible. It's
Yeah.
terrible.
It's terrible. It definitely is.
What? Sutsujin jumps in. Purify triggered. Challenge Force already committed as well. TLID pulling the Lord towards the bottom side. RRQ moving with the Lord. Iran munched down, taken down. Tempest Blade committed. Nether Realm already triggered actually. But RRQ, they're still hovering. Lord taken care of. In the backside, with the help of Hardguard, Fabian looking for something, doesn't find the connection. But
Wait,
the Shaman Force,
Fabian?
it's already a cycle. Skylar finds the mark. TLID still holding on though. Rins very aggressive, but he will be taken down. Aaron Jiki survived barely, but Iron trying to win or crown the situation. RRQ, they're looking for the main base. RRQ has Skylar. They can take it to game 5. Ladies and gentlemen, Kings of Kings has done it.
They're not gonna